Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, I guess it's time to continue on the pilgrimage. So let's just dive head first into the Thunder Plains and see how we make out in attempting to cross it. Remember to keep your metal weapons sheathed at all times. Alright, I forget anything? No. Alright, yeah. Definitely want to try and make sure you have Tidus, Riku, and Auron in the front line at all times coming up through here, so yeah. Right, there's a treasure chest right here. Nice. Ow. And yeah. I'll probably pause before opening treasure chests just so I don't accidentally dodge a lightning bolt, so yeah. Alright, and yeah, so our first three new enemies, we've got a Melusine. This is the enemy that can petrify you. Obviously it is one of Tidus' specialties. So yeah, 265 hit points, 405 damage to overkill, resistant to magic, weak to ice, and 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness. But in this case, let's just have Tidus take it out right away. And then next up we've got the Kusariku. This thing hits like a truck, just like its other armored brethren. I think, was it the Vuivra on the Mihan High Road? Yeah, so it's kind of along that same line of enemies. 445 hit points, 668 damage to overkill, and resistant to magic, weak to water, and is 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness as well. Now this thing, it's got 445 hit points. Auron does not quite have enough strength, physical strength yet to be able to one-shot it, let alone overkill it. So we need to do this a little bit different. First of all, as you can see on the turn list there, you got Monster C and then Auron and then Monster B. The Kusariku is Monster B, so I'm actually going to let Monster C, the Air Rouge here, go before we, basically I want to take this thing out as quickly before it gets a turn. So yeah, in this case, I actually want to have Riku steal from the Kusariku here. Because, it's got the rare steal, but generally their common steal is high potions, so that's pretty much why I'm stealing from them. So yeah, Auron doesn't quite have enough strength to be able to take out the Kusariku in one hit yet, so let's bring in Kimahri here to use Lancet and to lower its HP just enough to where Auron can take it out. And there we go, that should be good. Awesome. Alright, and finally we've got the Air Rouge here. Obviously it's one of Wakka's enemies. It's got 200 hit points, 300 damage to overkill, resistant to magic, but I do believe Kimahri does have just enough magic strength to be able to overkill it. I'm not sure how consistently he'd be able to do it, but that is an option should you need to make use of it, because I do believe there is another enemy along here that is one of Wakka's specialties as well. So you can run into battles where both of them are there. So just another option in case Wakka can't get 2 turns in, kind of thing. So yeah, Air Rouge, 200 HP, 300 damage to overkill, resistant to magic, weak to water, 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness. So yeah. Alright, so let's just bring in. Alright, now is probably a good reason to leave all 3 of these guys in, because they've all got protection against lightning. But anyways, let's bring in Tidus. Wait, no, he already went. What am I doing? Alright, let's bring in Yuden then. Alright. Nobody's skipping attack here. Well, even Yuna's a little nervous. Oh, so Auron can use some healing, so why not? Oh yeah, the Air Rouge did attack, because I was focusing on the Kusariku. Alright, and let's bring in Lulu.
Well then, what
and
next?
Then Wakka to finish it off. Ow. Alright, let's just have Yuna heal herself up here, and then we'll bring in Wakka. And there we go.
I'm on a roll.
So yeah, Wakka may have a little trouble overkilling the other enemy that he can run into along here, but I'll go into that one should we run into it. we should run into it, so... But just in case we don't, you know. Alright, 2 Phoenix Downs. Nice. Ow. So yeah, that's really the only real annoying part about coming through here is getting struck by lightning. It pushes you back, so... yeah, may as well heal up here, but take care of the sphere levels we've accumulated thus far, just on the way here. More magic strength for Yuna, and Orin, get more magic defense. Tidus, Lulu, Riku, she's got one as well. And I know I said I was probably going to go down here, but then I realized that's a level 3 keys lock, so I was like, yeah, we're not going to be waiting for that. So let's just move her along her way, and then I guess we'll have to come back for that eventually at some point. But, oh well, a bit more HP for Riku there, so always good for her. She's the newcomer, I guess you could say, in the party, so yeah. And I want to make sure we get this set up properly, and we should be alright. Let's just heal up and continue on. Just had a battle with the same 3 enemies. Ooh, almost forgot to do this again. It's a no-no, especially with the Melusine. Alright, and over here we got 2 more high potions. How many of those do we have so far? We're up to 41. Alright, not bad. Right, let's continue on. Still a far cry away from 99, though. And here's another new enemy. Probably...
Let's just get out of here!
Poor Riku. Alright, so our next new enemy, the larva, and probably one of the more important ones that you can run, more important ones that you need to that I would highly recommend overkilling, and also stealing from as well. The larva's here, let's see here, got 1,498 hit points, so 1,498 hit points. You need to do 924 damage to overkill it. It is somewhat resistant to physical and magical attacks as well. They're not strong against it, but they do reduce... The damage is reduced significantly enough to where it's worth mentioning. And I believe the only person that might be able to... The only 2 people that... Well, the only person I'm going to be using to overkill really would be Lulu, and I think maybe even Tidus' overdrive might be able to pierce the defense, but yeah. And as far as Tidus' overdrive goes from here on, until I mention otherwise, feel free to use it as you see fit. It'll be a while, so yeah, it'll be a while until I even looked forward to my notes, and the next few areas, you know, I didn't see anything mentioning making sure to have his overdrive filled, but well, there was one note, but I couldn't figure out why it was there. But anyways, so yeah, just use Tidus' overdrive as it comes up, kind of thing. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's got 1,498 hit points, 924 damage to overkill, so basically I do want to get do some damage to this to be able to get it down into range where Lulu can finish it off, kind of thing. So anyways, but in this case we do have a couple of air rouges here, so let's Alaka come in and deal with that one. Riku, I want to steal from the larvas as well, because you can steal anywhere from 1 to 2 lunar curtains, and the 2 lunar curtains is actually the rare steal, so huzzah for that. Yeah, very useful items for Riku's overdrive, so yeah. And let's bring in, could you... Well, let's see if how Kamari should do. Yeah, Kamari should be fine with overkilling this thing, since you only need to do 300 damage to do so. Yeah. I'd probably still want to stick with Waka, because Waka does have the ability to crit with his physical attacks, so yeah. And Orin, let's just have him defend. Oh yeah, Larvas can cast Thundara, not only on you, but it can heal itself with Thundara as well, so keep that in mind when you're taking his HP down. So, alright. For Riku, let's actually have her defend. Let's bring in Yuna to heal up Riku. And I guess we just got Tidus and Lulu to go. Yeah. So let's bring Tidus in to hit it. And Lulu should be strong enough with her magic to be able to finish it off.
Let's end this.
No, don't want him to attack.
Go with the flow.
And there we go. So yeah, definitely larvas, you want to overkill them every time you run into them because they drop ability spheres. So yeah. Ooh, what's this? Yeah. Ow. A headstone or something? Strange stone. Yeah, no kidding. Oh. Well, alright. Nothing important right now anyway. Alright, let's check in here and get 5,000 gil. Nice. And before I go any further, let's not forget to do this again. Right, and let's... Yeah, I probably don't need to do this because Orin's got so much HP, but keep him top up. Alright. Topped up, I mean. Nope. Hey, it's Machen.
Well, hello there. Would you like to hear about this place?
Sure, hopefully the thunder won't drown you out.
Very well. Let me tell you about the crossing. A long time ago, this place was a traveler's nightmare. Plains of lightning, plains of thunder. Those who cross are torn asunder. Or so they used to say. Then a man by the name of Bilgan appeared. Using machina, he built towers that served as lightning rods across the plains. Finally, travelers were able to cross in safety. Bilgan was building that tower over there when he was struck and killed by lightning.
Ooh, that was rough.
Bilgan was an Al-Bed. Our history books never mention him.
Sounds like he,
Take care and farewell.
You as well, Machen. Safe travels. Alright, yeah, for Rolf, right? Let's continue on. And here's, I believe, one of the last new enemies along this part of the Thunder Plains. So, we've got the Bure here, and from the look of it, yeah, it can confuse you. So, yeah, you kind of want to take that out as quickly as possible. It's got 230 hit points, 345 damage to overkill, resistant to magic, weak to water, and 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness. You can steal from them as well, and I will be, because you can get high potions from them. And the rare steal is a musk, so, yeah. And there we go. Let's take out the Melusine.
Oh yeah.
And let's bring in... Waka. Because I don't think Kamari quite has the magical might yet to be able to overkill this thing, so just have Waka take it out. Yeah. For the off chance that he crits or gets a good roll on his damage, so... I might as well bring in Orin. And then... Actually, have I mentioned anything about the... I don't even know if we've... Oh. No, I don't think I have mentioned anything about the Gold Element. Alright, my apologies. 2 new enemies. Alright, so yeah, the Gold Element, 1200 hit points, 1800 damage to overkill. Resistant to physical, as you might be able to guess, and weak to water. We will be using Lulu to overkill it, or attempt to overkill it. Lulu's got... She can overkill him sometimes with her current magic might, but yeah, just the 1800 damage is pushing it as far as her damage can go. So yeah, 20% resistant to silence and not resistant at all to slow, so yeah. Nullified sleep and darkness, so in case you're wondering about that. Alright, so yeah, let's just have... we had Tidus attack already, so let's get Riku her turn. Let's bring in Yuna. When you need to be healed. Nope. In other words, Tidus is the one that got attacked, so how's the... Yeah, just double checking that. Let's bring in Kamari to damage the Gold Element. And then bring in Lulu to finish it off. Hey, she overkilled it. Yeah, at this point, Lulu's damage tends to hover around the 1800 damage mark with the Elemra spells against enemies that are weak to it. So yeah, and it's not naturally resistant to, or without a higher magic defense. So yeah, all right. There we go. Hey, who's that? Hey, it's Shalenda.
Good day.
Hi there.
Is it true? I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Una are to be wed. It's such great news. I have to tell everyone.
Where'd you hear that?
From the Guado. They were all very excited.
Huh. I'm afraid you heard a little wrong. Yuna's gonna turn him down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no wedding.
I see. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm sure that people would have rejoiced all over Spira.
She may get married eventually, just not while she's on her pilgrimage.
Please give Lady Una my best regards.
Absolutely.
Oh, please, go ahead.
I guess she must be stopping to take a rest, but anyways, yeah, okay. A little paranoid about that. Hey, what's in here? Hey, it's another. Ow. Another one of those stones. What's in here? We get a water ball. Awesome. Wonder if they're connected. Anyways, the water ball. Finally, Waka can consistently overkill. There we go. Alright, and also, as you can see, it's got an open slot, so that means I am going to... Well, I've got the ability spheres to spare, so I'm going to put sensor on this one as well to get a water strike scope. So, there we go. All he's missing is what? Fire strike or something? Anyways, yeah. That's fine. Let's continue on, I guess. Ow. Okay, just making sure. Ow. Well, if it weren't for the constant lightning strikes, it's actually kind of a peaceful.
Whoa! Whoa! That was a close one.
Stop kidding around.
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong?
You're giving me the creeps. Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there. Please.
This storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
Pretty please? Just a few minutes. I'm scared of lightning. Let's rest, please. Pretty please. I'm too young to die. You're mean, cruel. Your moms would be ashamed of you. Are you having fun doing this to me?
Fine. We rest. She's worse than the storm.
No, poor Riku. I wonder why she's so afraid.
A little tired. Do you have a room available? Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, Just over that way. Thank you.
Yuna?
It's not like her.
Any ideas what's on her mind?
Yuna looked preoccupied. Was it because of Jiskel?
I don't know.
Don't tell Riku, but we leave as soon as Yuna's better.
Yeah, well, she's right behind me, so I get the feeling she heard you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, thunder and lightning can be scary in some regards, but it seems like this is more than just a phobia. It's like almost crippling.
Are you that scared?
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. Ah! But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
Ouch.
I've been scared of lightning ever since.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine fiends.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too.
Ah!
Maybe later.
Nice to see you again. Welcome to the Rin Travel Agency. Oh.
They know each other? Well, I guess technically they are both Albed, so probably. Anyways, what's this? Original copy of A History of Summoners, Thunderplains edition. Yeah, sure, why not? We're running out of time, so I might as well read it. Long ago, fiends known as Cactuars roamed the Jose continent freely. Or is it Quactuars? I don't know. There's no U there, so I think it was just Cactuar. Roamed the Jose continent freely, they ran rampant, ravaging fields and tormenting travelers. Then Lord Gandalf appeared a man later to become High Summoner. He scoured the continent for the Cactuars and drove them to these plains. Once he'd gathered the Cactuars together, the Lord Gandalf linked the sign of square, whereupon the Cactuars turned to smoke and were absorbed by a stone. Oh. The Cactuars were thus sealed into stone, fated to face lightning day and night. Until someone again links the square sign and releases the seal, they shall suffer within the stone for their deeds. Wow, that's actually kind of harsh. Thus did Lord Gandalf bring relief to peoples all over Sphere. Yeah. He believed that the battle with sin was only one part of a summoner's greater mission. That was kind of interesting, so I guess maybe if we go up to one of those stones and press square, we can release the Cactuars. Rather than release the Kraken, it's release the Cactuars. So yeah, hey, maybe we'll give that a shot at some point.
You not resting.
Go away.
Okay. Warren, any thoughts?
It's not easy being a guardian to a summoner so young. This is going to be some journey. This is going to be some journey.
Sounds like Orin is excited about the journey ahead. I have no idea.
I wonder what's wrong with Yuna. No point asking. Mood she's in.
Yeah, I wonder what is on her mind. But in any case, if you speak to Rin here...
How goes your study of our language?
And yeah, here, if you say okay, which, well, it is going fairly well, so yeah, sure, it's going okay, I guess.
That is good to hear. Allow me to present you with this book for your study.
And he gives us Albed Primer, Volume 14. If you chose the other option, in other words, no good, he would not give this to you. But you can still get this, it's just later in the game, that's all. So, yeah. I believe there's a few Albed Primers like that, where if you miss them beforehand, they're in another spot kind of thing. So, I'll try to point them out as the situation comes up, so yeah. I think the first one that we got on Riku's salvage ship at the beginning of the game is one of them.
I wonder, would that be Sir Orin by any chance?
Oh. Yeah, that's him.
Ah, as I thought.
Pardon me.
I've been wondering since I saw him at the Meehan High Road branch. Sir Orin, I wonder if you remember me. 10 years ago, at the beginning of Lord Braska's calm.
Yes, I should thank you.
Not at all. I could not leave a wounded man to die. However, I was surprised when I saw you gone the next morning with that wound. An ordinary man would not have been able to walk.
I'd rather drop that subject, Rin.
As you wish.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it looks like Orin didn't get away completely unscathed with the enfeebled arm there.
Maester Seymour and his entourage passed by a while ago. And the Maester is to be married soon?
Excuse me, where did you hear that?
The Guado are telling everyone.
Oh, they are they?
Anything else?
Welcome to Rin's.
And yeah, so he's just basically got some of the general stuff here. You can actually buy grenades from him as well, so it's kind of cool there. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'll pass for now. Alright, so it looks like Yuna's off to rest a bit, probably take a nap or something, but seems like Lulu and Waka aren't quite convinced that's what's on her mind, so I guess, I don't know, maybe we'll go check up on her, make sure everything's alright, and hopefully we can, to the chagrin of Riku, hopefully we can continue on our way next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can enjoy it as well. And be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications so that you, the viewer, can be notified of the next upload, or keep up with the series here and any future video uploads. And feel free to share this playlist with any friends, family, anybody else you think might enjoy it as well. The link is in the video description. Comments are welcome, just please, again, keep them spoiler-free and speculation-free for the sake of the many people who have yet to experience this game and story, and we thank you for your consideration for those people. Alright, take care, be blessed, and have a good one.